Right, mine is recording now.
Alright, I'll set mine away.
Set it away, big lad. I've started.
No, me, man. I'm talking to myself.
10%.
In my chair, though, it's dead. Hang on, my chair's dead squeaky. Can you hear it on the microphone?
People aren't going to mind your squeaky chair.
Can you hear it though, on the microphone?
Of charm.
God's sake, can you hear it on the microphone?
I can, because you're making it sound louder, so I can hear it on the microphone.
Get animated.
I didn't notice it until you pointed it out.
Right. So we'll start now then. You ready?
Yeah, I was
hang on,
ready when I started about a minute and a half ago.
Right, so I'll just take... Right, so intro. Oh, I'll tell you what I was going to do. Well, the reason I put intro, right, guitar, I'm going to tell you, right? Just the problem is I haven't got a guitar, right? So can you tell people what we're doing while I get it?
I don't know. Apparently I'm supposed to say what we're doing, but he hasn't told us what we're doing, other than it's a guitar string intro. I suspect he's going to get a guitar and sounds like killing himself. Might want to give me a clue as to what you were going to do before you asked me to describe what we're going to do.
Did you not describe it? You fucking...
I try. Well, I'm sure it's comedy gold, but I still don't
wasn't comedy gold.
What you're
don't say that. You can't build it up like that, right? No. You know my guitar that I've got, like, from when I was 12?
Yeah.
Right, it's classical, though. It's a beautiful guitar. Beautiful little drop, this. So what I was going to do, right, I thought I'd play an intro with the guitar. This was a few weeks ago. I was thinking about being stuck inside and recording a podcast, so I was going to record an intro and just have a little tune, you know, like, yeah, it's Robin Kell's podcast and all that, you know, right? But I'll tell you the story. What happened? Did you like that? First of all,
it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it? And then what happened? Right, was I was in the other week. And I was in my chair at the computer, and I've been editing for ages. The video I did last week. And like,
how long's ages?
Hours on end.
Oh, really? Okay.
Got a cough as well, right? So, just anyway.
I suppose you're good at this grinding stuff out now.
Right. So
your dinos and shit.
I was knackered, so I fell asleep on my computer chair, which I've never done.
Really?
Because I can't fall asleep.
How can you fall asleep with a computer chair?
Honestly, because
I know they're comfy, but Jesus Christ.
I leaned it against the wall, and I fell asleep, right? And my guitar, it's in this little box room. It's in the box room, and my computer's in, and it was against the wall. And as I was asleep, one of the strings, the G string, string just exploded, like snapped, but it was such ferocity that it woke us up. And honestly,
whenever I hear these things strap out, I wake up too.
I've been watching like A Cabin in the Woods or something, or some kind of scary, not that that's scary, like but some film like that, and honestly, it just went as I was asleep, and nearly shit.
Was it anywhere near you? Like,
it was
kind of go on its own.
It was 3 feet away. And the string just burst.
But, like, did it just go on its own?
Just on its, like, with nothing, I mean, apart from ghosts touching it.
Ghosts?
Apart from ghosts. No, it just, oh my God, honestly, it was close. Anyway, so that was what I was going to do. That's what intro guitar string means, because I've given Kel, I mean, no one's listening, like, for a song, but I've given Kel a list of things we're going to talk about. But neither of us can remember fucking any of the subjects at all.
I just jump in for 1 second. Jackson's let the side down.
What's he done now?
He's not going to do a picture?
Right, listen, for anyone that's listening, today I woke up and just thought, I'm so bored. Everyone dresses Joe Exotic from The Tiger King. And some people got interested. I was quite interested in, so I've tried to do it today. And he's not doing it. You've got to do it and then nominate. It's not it is a copy-paste thing, but it's not. It's mine. I did it. So listen, when this goes mental...
Somebody has copy and pasted it, though.
Yeah, but when this goes mental, I want some credit.
Yeah, you want it to be on your feed. Yeah.
It won't, though. Someone will freeboot it. I was going to say one of the big sites there, but I thought... I mean, no one's going to listen, but just be careful. So anyway, that was the guitar bit. That's what I was talking about.
Hey, right.
Oh, right, but before carry on, before the podcast started, we were talking about this, and your picture, honestly... if no one's seeing it, right, look it up. It's on my Facebook. If you've got my Facebook, if you haven't, I don't know. My surname's Smith.
You're missing out.
My surname's Smith, so just look us up, right?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Kel has put a picture on of him dressed as Joe Exotic, and I'm going to actually get it up so I can kind of review it while I'm here, because it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I cried twice. Well, first of all, right, you've just got some random bibs on the back of your chair. I mean, that's funny anyway, right? And then you've got like
they're not bibs, they're blankets.
Oh, blanket. Yeah, all right.
We have a 7-year-old child.
Right, okay.
It gets cold.
Yeah, no, it's just the way that they're there. It's just I don't know why. For me, it's dead funny. 2, the blanket on there is fucking just there with a little unicorn on it or something. Dead funny. You've got just the weirdest fitting Hugo hat I've ever seen, where the letters are like going outwards. Your hair is made of the worst. I don't even know. It's like shredded paper I've ever seen.
No, do you want to know what that is?
What?
Do you want to know? You know when you get an Amazon delivery.
All right,
it's got the brown paper packaging.
You
Leslie spent a whole 5-6 minutes stripping that to make it look something like what you see there. And the reason why the hat doesn't fit is because there's so much paper under that hat.
Yeah,
he's unreal.
And moving down, right, your tash. It's like a little pointy Mexican tash for some reason. Right, I get the shirt. I'll definitely give you. You got your little chest hair out as well. That's good. Lion is good. Simba right on your knob. Not that good. And then the best bit of the whole photo. Just bare feet.
Yeah, I was going for authenticity.
Just bare feet.
Joe would have bare feet.
Oh my god! Honestly, I can't even look directly at the picture. It makes me laugh so much. And honestly, you know what I'm like. I don't often laugh laugh out loud till I cry like you do, But yeah, I don't. I don't, and that has made me cry twice.
Oh well, keep it coming.
That was the best
keep
bit.
It coming.
So it's 1:15 in the afternoon on a Sunday. And we're doing this for the first time. So listen, don't expect anything to anyone. It's not going to be very good. And it's just something to pass the time when you're indoors. So what we're going to do, right, is anyone we're mentioned, because we'll talk about all sorts, right? So anyone from school or anyone we're mentioned, not just from, I don't know why I said that, not just from school.
Yeah.
We'll tag you in the post, right? So, can you remember, Kel, to write it down?
Oh, my God. Yes, I'll do the admin.
The reason I ask you is because I've just cracked open a beer, an actual beer.
Well, I suppose it's 5 o'clock somewhere, isn't it?
Although
it is a Sunday and it's sunny and we're not allowed outside, so we might as well have a beer.
But speaking about that, though, beer, not something I do much anymore. Or we've had this discussion before, but let's have it on air.
Wow.
So you stop drinking?
Yeah, I pretty much.
Apart from occasions, you'll have a bit. Or if you come out with me.
But you know what? Apart from
you're like, fucking hell, I've got to go to Rob's, man.
Kind of handle it that I'm not having a drink. That's usually the
the
situation.
You do enjoy it, bother me. I mean, come on. We've been out on some nights, though.
Yeah, but that's because if it's only 2 people, obviously it's a bit crap if one wants to have a drink and the other one doesn't have a drink. So I've got to join in. But if there's a few people, and it's because of where I live now, it's just easier to drive home.
And
I'm just not fazed by it anymore. Not bothered.
Well, I'm becoming much more that way now. Much more. Honestly, I've told you this yesterday night, but I'll say it again on here so people can ridicule me for it. But honestly, I had 3 beers the other night, and I was mortal. Man. I had to get into bed. And then I was hungover for 2 days. I was thinking, hell, I only had 3 beers, man.
Yeah, one of them was obviously bad.
One of them was bad.
From Wetherspoons.
I tell you what, that bed, man, proper winding me up. It made me ill.
Is it not because you slept in your computer chair?
Yeah, and then
probably next to a radio.
It was kind of scary, that, dude. I'm not even kidding. So anyway, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. So I've got some beers. I have some special treats also, and we're just going to talk. Because
I think you need to keep some minutes. How often you lose track of what you're talking about.
I just love it, man. And also, because of this cabin fever and not being able to go out and that. It's all right for all you glebes with, family. I mean, I've got
Trust me, it's not.
I've got my sister. I've got my sister in that. Let me just say difficult. That first. But, it's not the same. It would wind me up. I was speaking to my sister, actually, on the phone. And she said, how you coping with that? I was like, look, it is kind of bad. It's kind of lonely. I mean, if you're on your own, it's lonely, right? But if I, had one other person in here with me for this time, I would have stoved their face in. Honestly, I would have.
Just me, I've thought about it.
No, honestly, I genuinely would have. I'm quite glad I'm alone, but it's a double-edged sword because, you do. I'm starting to go a bit peculiar. That's what I'm dressing up like Joe. I woke up with that idea about Joe Exotic and dressing up like him.
Is that because you just had a dream about Joe Exotic?
Yeah. Isn't that bad, though, if I've just had a dream about him?
Yeah.
But I didn't know. Not that I can remember. That's how bored I am. Anyway, so that was the whole point of this. I mean, what was my point there? I can't even remember.
Exactly. Take your minutes, take a listen back, and come back.
Yeah. So we'll do some name drops. That was my. I think that was the point I was originally trying to make there. Do you reckon it's hard to talk for an hour? If we do say we'd do an hour, right?
Wow.
Because if we've been out, what do you mean? Wow, is that too long or too short?
Well, we'll find out, won't
we? Well, maybe it's
just if it,
don't have an
as
answer.
long as it
maybe
doesn't
it's just
dry
right.
up, innit?
Well, it can do what it wants. This is the thing. I don't want it to be, Hey guys, click subscribe. This is literally because I don't care. I don't care if nobody listens to this. It's literally just so I can have a chat in the afternoon with this virus on.
Well, if somebody does want to click and subscribe, that'd be fine too.
Someone can, because we'll do more of these. I've got another video of us playing that game, and it's funny, but I'm not.
It'd be funny if I could have spoken. I wasn't allowed to talk.
But I'm not a YouTuber, you know what I mean? I've got that channel, and I could use it. I've got 13,000 subscribers, and if I really fancied it, I could give something a go. Like the first 1,000 subscribers in YouTube kind of mythology are really the most difficult, and I've got that. I've got 13 times that. You see that? You see how I did that there?
But you've just said it's a myth.
Yeah. Anyway, did I? No, I didn't.
It's in YouTube mythology.
All right. Well, YouTube historiology. It is proper true. So
actual science.
So I've got that advantage. I should really take advantage of it. But honestly, I'm going to be honest to me, listeners and fans. I couldn't give a fuck.
I'm listening.
I couldn't care less. Honestly.
Oh.
And I could be rich, man, off YouTube. You know how much these kids make off opening eggs on YouTube and that? Is your kids, do they watch that?
Oh, God, yeah. She watches it all the time. But what makes it worse, though, is that she tries to have a go. Bless her. What
do you mean? What
she's got some problem with, wearing clothes.
Who? The YouTube
Little
person?
No, our little one.
Oh, your little one. What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So obviously she's got lots of these. She's got lots of these kids' toys. That she sees other kids doing reviews on YouTube.
Yeah.
So she'll have a go herself. But just in her pants, and it's trying to say, we could put this on YouTube for you. However,
oh my God,
it's not really appropriate if you're refusing to wear clothes.
Oh Jesus, that's bad.
Yeah. Well, only if we actually put it on YouTube. That would.
That would be the worst bit.
Yeah.
If you're listen,
and the frightening thing is, she'd probably get so many subscribers straight away.
But listen, little
that you want.
Yeah.
Please put on some, t-shirt and pants. That would be lovely.
You're listen, little, you cannot record videos with no clothes on, right? The teacher lesson we've uploaded it to YouTube.
Yeah. God. Just to prove the point, like they do with them school pictures. We wanted to prove to our kids.
Yeah, but these kids,
how fast things can travel around the internet.
What is a kid's review of a toy, though? How are kids reviewing toys? There's a little lad, right, who's dead popular, and he makes about £50 billion a year off YouTube, and he's about 4. Mind you, he's been about 4 for about 5 years or something. So I don't know, and he just has toys, and he's got his own toys now. I can't even remember the name of the kid, but
he actually has his own. I know who you mean.
He's got his own toys, and he sells surprise Kinder eggs for £40 for a little one. Now, listen, that might not be true, so don't sue us. And honestly, if you're listening, no one's listening. I keep saying that.
He might be listening. He's grown up now. He has no toys left.
No. So anyway, yeah. But what's a kid's review of a toy? Oh,
but it's genuine, isn't it?
I was playing with this.
That's the whole point.
I was playing with this, and it was mint. I put it in my sand pit, and I had a great time. What's a kid's review of a toy?
Do you know what I love though is when they put the reviews on where it goes wrong. Do you know what the LOL dolls are? You probably don't,
dude. No, I don't have children. So
there's hundreds of these little plastic dolls with massive heads, right?
That sounds sinister.
But you can't. When we were kids, if you were collecting the turtles.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You get Raphael buzzing. And then
you get Raphael. buzzing. Right, yeah, go on.
Yeah, and then like your mum would say, right, which one do you want for your birthday? Oh, can I have Leonardo, please?
Yeah.
You know, and then Christmas, and then eventually you've got the full set of four presents, 4 turtles, buzzing.
Yeah.
Okay. LOL dolls. LOL dolls, hundreds of them,
Yeah.
hidden inside these little balls.
Oh,
So
well, yeah.
you could go to the shop and buy 10, and these things are like 10, 20 quid sometimes for these little dolls that are about the size of my thumb.
Yeah.
And
there's a
you
million.
could end up getting 5 of the same one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
there's
nothing better than when these kids are reviewing it on YouTube and like they open it and they've blatantly got it already. And if ever a kid's face says,
Doubler.
"For fuck's sake, I've got that already."
Is that a doubler? Doubler. Remember doublers?
Oh,
Muscle men.
Doubler.
Actually,
And
fucking, let's
honestly,
talk about that for a bit, to be honest, because kids' toys, like, we had some mint toys when we were kids.
Pogs.
There's not... Do they even
they're not
sell
on the
toys
mint
now?
list.
I'm sure they don't even sell toys.
Of course they do. Have you not been to Smiths?
Yeah,
Your
but
shop?
I know, but I went to Smith's, right? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I went to Smith's, right, with Frankie, my little nephew.
Oh, Frankie.
Oh, little Frankie. Courtesy of Scott Adams. Tag him in, right?
Yeah, you got him some brown dungarees, yeah?
Right, Scott Adams down. I'll post him in. I'll post him in this. Yeah, we won't tag you if it's something really sinister. Like we're telling the story. Oh, remember when Johnny poked the dog around the back of the school? We'll not tag you. We'll not tag you in that. You know what I mean? We'll keep you anonymous, Johnny Richardson. No, I don't know a Johnny Richardson. Well, I might, but it's not. You know, you didn't poke a dog.
But
anyway.
it's not you.
It's not you. It's not you. You didn't poke a dog. Anyway.
Did you?
Anyway, so what was I saying? What was my point there?
Double S.
Oh, kids' toys, man. Yeah, so I had like... Do you remember Muscle Men? I think I just said that, didn't I? Muscle Men were
I don't
mint.
think you did, but oh my god, Muscle Men, yeah.
Batman sticker pack. Sticker book. The 1989. Oh my god, I'm really old, like. 1989. That's when that
around
came
about
out,
the
I think.
same time I got so close to completing my Aladdin sticker album.
Hey, I tell you, do you know what? I don't even know where I got 1989 from. You know what I mean?
That's when Batman came out.
Yeah, but did it though? Or did I just make that up?
Hang on, I'll have a quick look.
Because if that's 89, right, that is surplus.
You'd be a year out at most, I reckon.
Oh my god, if this is right, I don't even, that just came out my head. I wish this had happened on the chase. Like, well, go on.
1989, yeah.
Oh my god, dude, I don't even know where that came from. Anyway,
Old Michael. Well, it came from the IMDb database.
The IMDb. So
we'll tag them in.
Yeah, tag
they've got some subscribers
at IMDb. We'll go anyway. Toys, Pogs. You said that, didn't you?
Yeah,
I can't remember any of the toys I had. I had the Star Wars original toys that are sold down at Whitley Bay Market. Remember Whitley Bay Market?
Oh, Whitley Bay. That's where I used to get all my pirated Amiga games.
Yeah, that's where you got the pirated Amiga games. Some children's clothes with poo on them, and Star Wars toys. And then some sweets that honestly you wouldn't eat if someone bet you to eat them. That's all that was down there. But the Star Wars guy was mint.
Peanuts that were covered in like red sugary stuff.
I don't know.
You probably wouldn't even be allowed to sell them in these days.
You won't be allowed to sell them sweets these days.
The amount of sugar that was on them, it was like M&Ms, but on
God,
acid.
You're such a net mum. What's happening?
I'm not saying I
we were
wouldn't eat
kids,
them.
you should have fucking headbutt sugar plants.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, there's nothing more devastating now about getting a Snickers and realizing it's gone in 2 bites.
Right, listen, we need to go back to kids' toys, right? But I'll talk about that for a little bit.
All right, back to your kids' toys. Well, I remember you broke one of my kids' toys at one of my birthdays.
Did I?
It was like, it was this little red car, and it had a trailer with a boat on, and you broke the car.
Did I?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm so glad you kept that
That's
secret.
just come to me just as I'm sitting here.
Well, that's
thinking
it.
about kids'
I don't think
toys.
I've ever heard that story before. I do remember one party I had. I think it was in the church in the next street, I think. And it was a good day.
Is that Mark Ensel's party?
No, it was my actual party, right? And
Your party.
I'll tell you how I know and why I remember, because 2 really weird things happened. One, I got the best present I've ever got, and it was...
What present was that?
It was Slimer from Ghostbusters, and it was kind of big, but it was dead like tactile. You know what I mean? Like it felt like...
It was...
You know what I mean? Like it was dead well done. Like it was dead well done. You can see in the mouth and that, but it felt like kind of silky smooth. Like it felt very like tactile. It was such a good toy, and I loved it. Like never told anyone how much I loved that.
Was it made out of similar materials like the Boglins? Do you remember
Boglins? Yeah, I had a Boglin.
The rubbery things.
I had it, man. But then I cut its eyes out because apparently I was a serial killer when I was a kid. Anyway, I'll tell you that story in a minute. But I can't even remember what I was saying now. What was I saying?
Slimer, birthday party.
Slimer, yeah, and
Roxburgh Terrace.
In Roxburgh Terrace, that's right. And then the second reason I remember it, right, is because I think the uncle, right, I'll not tag him in it. He's on Facebook. It's not a bad thing, but like I think he like told us off for something, and I started crying
on your birthday.
On my birthday, yeah, and I started crying, right, and he went, stop crying. And even in my little kid brain...
So hang on,
right,
did he tell you off? And you
wait, no, dude, before you say... Wait, no. Okay. Before you make a joke, this is what I said as a kid. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. But the thing is, even as a little kid, in my head, I went, oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. It's this song. Even when I was like 5.
It's a facepalm moment.
Anyway. So that was that story.
I just want to know.
I don't think I've ever said that story out loud.
If he told you off and you cried, or if you cried and he told you off for crying.
No, he did
what
something.
What came first? The cry or the telling?
He did something, I can't remember, something little, and I punched us in my face or something. And said, no, he didn't. That's a joke, man. Anyway, that's why I remember that.
Because Mark Enzo had a party there as well. I remember...
This is going to be embarrassing because we can tag him in it if we want, like...
Nah, it's not embarrassing at all. It probably... The thought wouldn't have even crossed his mind, I'm sure. Because I remember him blowing out his birthday candles and he had spiky hair and I thought... I was sitting there as like a 6-year-old kid thinking, his hair's going to go. It's going to go in it.
Yeah.
And it probably never went through anybody else's mind, just mine. So yeah, we'll tag him, but it's a pretty boring story, that one.
Tell you what though, what's weird, like, is talking about that and being like how you think when you're a kid. Like, I think I was kind of weird as a kid. Like, and I was a weird kid, right? Because I'm weird anyway, right? Yeah. But like as a kid, I always remember. Well, there's two things I'll tell you, right? First story is when I was a kid, my family went to Alton, Lakewater Valley one year, right? And I was honestly only about 3, but I remember it, right? And they'd packed a picnic in the back of the car. And I opened the car boot. Well, I probably didn't open the car boot because I was 3, right? But like someone opened the car boot, right? And I was just tottering about on... I might have been 4, I don't know. I was pretty, And we had a picnic. There was a massive bottle of pop in there, like a 2-litre or a 3-litre. Anyway, and I remember thinking to this day...
He was 3. It was probably only a 500ml.
No, it probably was a massive one because I remember thinking to this day. Now I can remember me thinking it when I was little, and it was like if I pick that up and drink out of that, it'll be hilarious because I'm so small. And I did it, and everyone laughed in that. I remember thinking in my head, "Fucking hell,
I'm funny."
Yeah, well, no, kind of like I planned that. And honestly, again, I think that's the first time I've ever said that out loud.
See,
honestly, we're going to finish this, and I'm going to be mental. People are going to think I'm a mentalist.
If that had been me as a kid, I would have looked at it and gone, if I drink all of that 2-litre of Coke...
I didn't want to drink it.
That will literally fill me up to my brain.
Yeah, no, but I wanted to impress them. I didn't want to drink it. I just remember thinking, if I do that, it'd be dead funny. And then, like, another thing I noticed when I was a kid, I don't know if this is the same for you, and I don't think we've ever talked about this, which is mad. Like, because me and Kel, quick little background... For anyone that's not already knows this, because it's on my Facebook and no one's listening. But me and Kel have been friends since we were like 2 years old and used to wear little dungarees together and that. And, it's pretty rare to have a busy mate since you were a literal tiny little kid. But we have.
Blonde hair.
We used to live in the kind of the same street. In Whitley Bay, my old street and your street used to be a street. And then when they did Park View, they separated it. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's true. That I might have just made that up, but I think it's true. Because I think I looked that up ages ago, and then I told you.
Really? Because my street was pedestrianised and yours was not? Did they do that at the same time?
No, yours isn't pedestrianised. No, yours is pedestrianised. I don't know why you said it isn't. Yours is pedestrianised, mine isn't. I don't know, maybe it started thinner at the top. Starts thinner at the top, gets fatter. And then at the end of the street, loads of hairs. That's right, anyway. So there was 2 weird stories. Listen, can you tell something weird from when you were a kid? Because I feel like people are going to think I'm a mental man.
Nah.
Oh, nah.
Not when I'm put on the spot.
Well, yeah, I sent you these earlier today for you to have a look at.
Yeah, I know, but I can't read.
So anyway, we're doing this. Obviously, we can't not do this without talking about COVID-19. Sounded contrived that. I felt that in my head when I said it out loud because I'm reading it off the list.
You know, there's a couple. I don't know where they are. That they've just named their newborn twins COVID and Corona.
No, they haven't. That's
Hang on.
I need to just dismiss this.
Okay.
Jennifer Buchanan. That's another tag. Write that down, Kel. She is. Well, listen. Let's not say it every time, but I'm hoping that you are efficient enough to do it every time.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'll remind you every time.
You should probably say it. Twins, Corona, and COVID. I hope it's a boy and a girl, because otherwise that's just even more weird.
I think that's a fake news.
Twins born during Indian lockdown, named Corona and COVID. It's on Sky News.
No.
Do you want me to drop a link in the comments? That's what the birds are called. Fucking VD.
Where is it? Where was it? Amsterdam. Where did this? Where was it?
India. In the state. Hang on. I am going to try my very best to get this right. In the Indian state of Chhattisgarh.
You want to want a cigar? Fuck it.
I want to chat to one, apparently.
Can you imagine that? Like, congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Jones.
Oh, apparently they faced difficulties, therefore, blah, blah, blah. 27-year-old mum.
Congratulations. What have you decided to name the baby? After Corona. Oh, after a deadly virus, aye? All right, aye.
Yeah. Mother Chlamydia said...
That's a wind-up, then. Is that real?
No, the chlamydia part is, yeah.
Oh.
The couple
was that a joke? Wait, was that a joke?
What, the chlamydia?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do tell some.
No, listen, that wasn't meant to be sarcastic. Like, it was funny.
Prime Minister, no. Yeah. It's all there. It's all there. Sky News. Newborn twins from India, Corona and COVID.
I finished my first beer, right?
Fuck, I'm really upset that the parents' names aren't on there. Oh no, here we are.
I feel drunk.
We're born to Preeti and Vinay.
I'm just gonna move my mic so it might make a noise.
Otherwise known as Vinny, I'm assuming.
Vinny.
Vinny and his. Oh my good god, Jennifer.
Yeah, but hang on. That's not a conspiracy though, is it?
No.
Because I actually think I have it now, or I've just had it because I've got this.
Then looks like Joe Dirt. Do you remember Joe Dirt?
Honestly, you've got no sympathy for me whatsoever. I told you this on that video the other day. I'm ill.
Sorry, go again. Sorry.
Dude, what if tomorrow? I'm not going to finish that sentence. But I might have corona and you might just be brushing it off, and then you'll see me on the front page of Daily Mail with a respirator on, blaming it all on immigrants.
Wow. Racist.
No, it's the Daily Mail, innit?
I'm not brushing it off.
That's what they do.
It's just, if you remember right, I was asking if you had phlegm in your cough.
Yeah, but
do you have phlegm in your cough?
Well, that's like saying to use your breath when you cough. I mean, doesn't everyone have? Everyone has that, don't they?
Well, exactly. If it's the corona,
exactly.
If it's the corona cough is a dry cough.
It is dry. Phlegm. Yeah, but every cough's dry.
Yeah, but has no phlegm. You can't get. There's no mucus.
Yeah, there's none. Well, there is, but I can't. Someone said I was speaking to Jenny from Wildfire on WhatsApp. Jenny from the blog. No, Jenny Bailey. I call her because that's her name.
Because that's her real name.
So write that down, Kel. I'll tag Jenny in it.
Oh god!
And she said if you can't hold your breath for 15 seconds without coughing, then it's
and that's bollocks. I actually told that to the
dude. She's a nurse, man. Listen, don't say that because
okay.
We're gonna
Jenny.
We're gonna tag her in it, and if she's incorrect, she'd probably be on the news for spreading false information and that.
Oops.
Anyway, so it's a myth, is it? Is that a myth, Jenny?
It's not a myth.
We're gonna have words with you.
Apparently, it's something I think it's the Chinese have done for years. If you can't hold your breath for 10 seconds without,
what do you mean?
Either passing out, coughing.
No, what do you mean? The Chinese have done it for years. Hold the breath.
No, I'm sure it's either the Chinese or the Koreans. Every morning, some of them every morning, literally
wake up, do this. Dude. We're getting close.
Hold the breath. What?
We're getting close to danger zone. Go on.
Well,
what do the Koreans do? Go on, tell us. Tell us what
the
these troublemakers
10
do.
10 seconds. And if they can't, they've got some sort of respiratory virus. Not specifically the corona, but I had heard that it doesn't relate to corona the same way.
Yeah, but apparently there's loads of coronaviruses. It's a dead common thing that's been around for like donkey's years.
Well, yeah, I mean that's it. That's why it's COVID-19, isn't it? Because it's number 19.
Oh, is that why it's there?
I don't know. I might have just made that up.
I thought it was that because it sounds much more serious if you put like a number. You know, like COVID. It's COVID.
Because I wasn't sure if the likes of SARS, maybe that was COVID-3.
COVID-3.
Do you know what I mean?
First came COVID-3.
The 19 stands for the year it's discovered. Well, that's boring.
Does that mean 19?
Oh, yes. 20? SARS was, it's just COVID.
You just got proper excited about SARS there.
Yeah, well.
Oh, SARS! SARS!
I started the fire. That's called 2.
2?
But it's just Cove 2 rather than COVID 2 because it was from 2002. The cough was very persistent. Like you were literally coughing your guts for an hour. Like
dude, honestly, I do have little periods like that. Well, not for an hour, like because you'd be dead, I think. But like for at least 15 minutes or something. So COVID 2, it was COVID 2, was it?
Is SARS, yeah.
It's SARS, and then this is no, it was Cove 2, and then this is COVID-19.
Yeah,
COVID-19.
It's 2019, so
WD-40 just always sounds much more serious, doesn't it? Number. Yeah. And there's loads of conspiracies. Like, actually, I don't know. I was looking on. I like conspiracies. Cal knows I like conspiracies. As much as the next man. Well, no, I like them probably a bit more because I have a lot of free time. And I've probably watched everything on YouTube to do with anything to do with conspiracies. So,
what was the latest?
I can't remember. The latest one I've watched.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know. It was to do with coronavirus. It was to do with coronavirus, saying that it was all these numbers are a big cover up. Now, I don't want to get down on this corona too much in this because we're meant to be forgetting about it, but we've got to talk about it for a little bit. Yeah, it was about like all the numbers are wrong and like China. There's actually millions and millions and millions of people dying over there, but it's just not getting told. And like I was watching
it's that way around.
Well, I think, and you know what, right? This is my thing, and I did a post about this a while ago, right? So you might have seen it if you're listening. Again, no one's listening, but it was like I was kind of concerned about coronavirus when like no one was talking about it, and it was like China is burning bodies, and there was like weird things on like Reddit and stuff, and you were like, oh god, this is a bit weird. And then as soon as BBC had it on 24 hours a day, I was like, oh, so it's just bollocks then. But then like with the lockdown and that. I don't know, like, I mean, it's the end of the world. Like, nobody can recover from this. Big companies, small companies, anything. Like, it's gonna be, like, people are talking about the virus, like it's that's the bad thing. It's not the virus, man. Yeah, you'll get a runny nose and a cough and that, and obviously some people get it worse if they're old and have got underlying problems, but the worst thing's gonna be in about 3 months' time, when there's the biggest crash you've ever seen economically. Fucking hell, I feel like I'm on question time. You know what I mean, though?
Come on, Boris.
No, that was it. I just think in a few months' time, everyone's gonna go, "Oh, right, the virus is gone! Hooray! Oh, fucking hell, we're all homeless. We're all living under the same bridge, like."
Yeah, it is a frightening thing. That's why where.
Yeah, but no one's talking about it.
Still going to work.
Yeah, but no one's talking about it.
No, people are. I mean, I hear it a lot at work because obviously a lot of our customers at work now are get the impression we're never going to hear from them ever again.
Well,
after all of this, then they're not going to be able to start up again.
Yeah, but you think customers of escort agencies would love that kind of thing?
It's too much hands-on contact, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Ew.
It's going to be bad. Like, honestly, let's talk about something better, I think. Well, that's the only conspiracy I've heard. I don't know if you heard any. Yeah, so anyway, and then I was like...
Well, I've heard the conspiracy of like where they announce certain people have got it that haven't really got it to try and hit the point home.
But you know, like
recover pretty quickly.
But you know, like, like every film you've ever seen, every zombie film, it literally, this is the start of it. We are in one, like, you know me, like, I've honestly been dying for a zombie apocalypse for about 15 years.
Yeah.
Like I
Problem is
can't
people don't come
physically wait. I'm not going. Let's not talk about what would. I can't even speak. That's one beer, you know, and I'm already slurring. Let's not speak about what would we.
We'd get a cornetto to start with.
Let's not speak about what we would do in an apocalypse, because I think that's quite contrived. But I've been dying to go.
But you can talk about it anyway.
Yeah, I am. Well, just to say that I really fancied one for ages. Like I'd prefer a zombie one, you know, just for something to do. Because you know, if I just woke up tomorrow and everyone had just dropped dead of coronavirus and I was the only guy left alive, I would actually be dead fun. So I'll take that back. It would be though.
There'd just be nobody there to appreciate it.
Well, there's got to be at least 5 or 6 other immune people. You know, hopefully one of them is an absolute 10. But I'll take a 7. You know, because that would be kind of good actually. Anyway, so what I wanted to do was talk about some old school times. Again, I felt contrived there because I'm talking about a point that I've written down.
The one that sticks in my mind, school times, is your little milk in the eyeball trick.
Yes!
Do you remember that on the trip to Germany? You scared off the class.
It's the little trick off Penn and Teller where you have a little milk carton and you stab your eye. It's in Shaun of the Dead with tomato sauce, which, you know, when that came out, I was like, you definitely ripping me off there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, get that Rob Smith gag going. Yeah.
Hey, that's true.
You've got red on you.
Yeah. That's because I like magic, though, and I used to watch loads of Penn and Teller, and I used to practice the routines in my living room because I was a nerdlinger. It's got good at magic, though. I've always loved magic, like, and even when I started doing magic as like a job.
Yeah, and then telling everybody how it works.
Yeah, but... Yeah, remember that? Oh my god, people want to know about this. Probably because it was ages ago, but I had a viral video back before viral videos were a thing. Do you remember this video of me as a little kid?
Yeah.
Basically explaining how to do magic tricks. And it was in my kitchen.
You were a little kid.
Well, you're young. I was young. I was like, hello there. I'm going to show you how to do some magic tricks and that. And it was filmed on in my kitchen with like the shittest tablecloth, and it was filmed on a potato. It was so fucking low res. And a couple of sites, I'll not say what sites, but a couple of sites bought it. You know how like nowadays, like, yeah, Uniland and stuff, it's like, yeah, we'll buy you a funny clip for 20 quid and we'll make £600,000 of it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm not saying that's it.
E-Bounds World.
I'm not saying, yeah, E-Bounds World. Oh my god, let's talk about retro things like that. E-Bounds World.
E-Bounds World was the original Vine site.
Well, Newgrounds.
The original.
You remember Newgrounds?
Newgrounds before TikTok and Vines and all that jazz.
See, I like Vines. I think that's the only one I like, because people keep saying to me, "Oh, have you got WhatsApp? Have you got Snapchat? Have you got?" I'm like, listen, I don't really want to hear from you normally. Like, I don't want to hear from you in fucking 8 different ways. You know what I mean? Like, no, I can't have any more things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't have any more communication.
I do like the odd YouTuber with the Vine. I like Aaron Cresswell. He's funny.
I like YouTube. I can do YouTube and I can do Facebook, and I've just kind of started using WhatsApp since going to Wildfire and having a group chat all going on and that. And even for me, that's challenging. Like, I have to use voice notes because I just can't be bothered to type. I use them with you all the time.
It's great, but it's really annoying when you're in a position where you can't listen to it.
Well, like,
so I want to know what you've sent as in a message. You know, I'm at work, or just at church or something, where I'm just not in an environment where I can sit and listen. Yeah, I went up in flames.
Have you been at church?
But you've got to have some YouTubers that you appreciate.
I love YouTubers, right? No, I love YouTube anyway. Like, I haven't watched telly for probably about 6 years, unless it's like something I was coerced into watching. I never would watch anything, especially reality TV. Although I do like I'm a Celeb. That's my little plug.
No.
Yeah, but only because that's the only one I like, because I just like, literally, I like the 15 minutes where they get tortured for a bit. You know what I mean? And I get to watch Paul Burrell.
I tell you what, I've got a guilty pleasure, and this is embarrassing. Yeah. And Leslie takes the piss out of me.
Well, hang on, mine's not embarrassing. Can I just say it's mainstream? Right, anyway, go on.
Yeah, the last couple of series of Celebs Go Dating I have watched because I like listening to Rob Beckett ripping them to bits.
Yeah, but
I don't particularly enjoy the show. I just some of the stuff he comes up with about them I think is hilarious.
Yeah, but come on, they know what they're doing, man.
Oh yeah,
they know it's shit, right? So they hire him to literally take the piss out of their own show.
Oh, I know, but it's funny.
So you get the glebes, you get the glebes that like will actually like the content of the show, and then you get the not glebes like you.
Oh, thanks.
Who watch it to laugh at the guy? So they've got it stitched up, man. Anyway, what is it about? Like celebs go dating?
That's it. It's just some celebrities go on dates, usually with regular people. You know.
Oh, what's the number? What's the number of the producer here? Who was the last one? Any good ones or not?
They go.
Was it
I mean, it's always
like Sunita.
It's always like it is Z-listers. To be fair, but I mean,
I'll take a Z-lister. Like, I've only watched a
couple of series.
Couple of seasons. I've only watched a couple of seasons. How many's in a season? 150.
One of them had one of the lads off Geordie Shore on.
How man? I don't know about which lasses have been on it.
Hey, fuck, who was on it? Hang on. Because it was always funny when they were taking
Pull it up, Jamie. Pull it up, Jamie.
Hey, multitasking.
Hey, just didn't the fonz there for a minute.
Celebs Goes Dating.
I thought you said he watched this. I don't understand why you're having to Google this to see who it is.
I'm just trying to remember who was on it. That's all. Because obviously the current and because the Z-listers, so I can't remember their names. Okay, so
any good ones?
I had that Megan Barton, wifey. I don't know who she is, but she was on it in the series that I watched.
Right. Megan Barton.
I think she was called Megan Barton or something.
Let's have a look here. Right, all right, aye. Yeah. Born in Essex.
All right, here we go. Lee from Blue was on it. Yeah, see? Oh, and you know that stupid old
Honestly, I don't know why you keep saying.
Queen.
I just want to know what lasses wanted, and you just like popped in Lee from Blue.
Because I've got the pictures up, and I still couldn't tell you what the names are.
Anyway, Megan Barton Hansen. She's obviously been married now. She's got a little double barrel. She's all right. She looks a bit Kate Winslet-y, which is my look. I like an English Rose look.
That's one way to describe her.
No, I'm just looking at pictures. I mean, she's probably an absolute idiot. I mean, she might not be if she listens to this. I know she won't.
Yeah, well, I doubt it.
Hey, you might, one night you just might go, God, I might just quickly. I quickly might Google Smith on Facebook and see what I come up with. I'm changing my name as well, which I've decided.
Oh, Lady C was on it. You know Lady C?
Oh, yeah. Oh, mint.
Chloe and Demi Sims. Yeah, I don't know who they are either.
Now, I heard a rumor about Lady C, right? Is this true? Because you probably talked about it on the show. Is she Jamie Lee Curtis?
What?
Do you know what I mean by that? Do you not remember that rumor? It's like school.
Oh, that's just a bloke.
Like Jamie Lee Curtis was like born a dude. Or born like a hermaphrodite or something.
I did not know that about Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, come off it, dude.
I understand where it comes from.
Come off it, man. That was a massive rumour. Like, one of those
and I do think,
rumours.
Yeah, Lady C could well be a bloke, like. Absolutely.
I tell you what I loved on it, right? And I love her anyway, just in general. I don't know why, right? Kim Woodburn. I just love her.
Kim Woodburn.
Thanks, Lovey. She was in Big Brother. Do you ever see in Celebrity Big Brother? Oh my God, dude. It was a few years ago now, right? But she is just an absolute fucking mentalist. And she was drinking.
Oh yeah, I saw her on it because she was on I'm a Celeb as well, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was calling people adulterers. She was getting mortal and like saying, yeah, she would just. And the way she speaks as well, it's just like, yeah, yes, thanks, Lovey. Oh, that's lovely, that Lovey. And like, the thing is, people would just speak to her in the house. Like these young lasses in the house would just be like, "Morning, Kim, are you all right?" And she'd just go, "You're a little bitch. Do you know that? You're a little bitch. You're an absolute little bitch."
Says what we're all thinking.
But no, for like no reason though. Like these lasses would just be outside having a tab and that, and she'd come out and they'd go, "All right, Kim, what do you have for your tea?" And that, and she'd be like, "You little fucking cunt, you, aren't you? You're a little bitch, you, aren't you? I hate you." Honestly, she was a mentalist. If you go on YouTube, there's a highlight video of her.
I will check.
Honestly, it's so
link
funny.
In the description below.
It's so funny. Oh yeah, write that down, dude. I've got a tag.
I've
got to tag Kim Woodburn in the podcast. She will definitely listen. She will
Oh
definitely.
yeah, and you just told her that she's a mentalist, and that everybody should watch that she's a crazy person.
Yeah, but I absolutely love her. Do you know what I love? I just love her on How Clean Is Your House, right? When it would
God, all
be,
this just stems from Aaron Cresswell. You need to tag him in too.
I don't know who that is, so just write it down, right? And I'll let you do all the like admin and hard work.
Okay, okay.
I'll do the editing,
I'll
right?
put the people in bold that are famous people. There
All
we
right,
go.
but I'll do the editing. 'Cause that's where my skills lie, and you do the accounting.
Nothing.
That's where your skills lie.
The accountant and admin.
The accounting and admin.
Classic.
Yeah, definitely.
Classic
Anyway.
girl. Smashing.
Yeah, so I used to love How Clean's Your House, right? When they go into, did you ever used to watch it?
Yes.
And they go into
Sadly.
like the most horrific like houses that just had like
Hey, you
dead.
can clean this with Coke, lovey.
Yeah, like, yeah. Used to have like dead cats on the floor, and it'd just be like, oh love, oh love.
Yeah, it's all right. Couple of bits of beach should be fine.
Just get some lemon and some baking soda, lovey. That's it, and just quick rub there, love. Honestly, she's so good, man.
It's amazing
Anyway,
what
so I'm a big
elbow grease
fan.
can do.
I'm a big fan of her. And
But they need to bring that show back. You
No,
know,
no,
get
not
a
in a weird
reunion
way.
on. No,
because they
two-
fell out, man. They fell out, them two. Kim
Oh,
and
they
Aggie.
didn't. They need a 5 years later thing, don't they?
No,
Really?
they fell out, man. I mean, you can imagine falling out with her if you watch her on that Big Brother thing.
Revisit some old clean houses.
I think though, if I was in Big Brother, I would have just burst laughing at her. Like everyone got dead offended and was like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but
Until she offended you.
I would have just been by her side, listening to the gold. She was dead good, like. So that's me weird kind of guilty pleasure, like Kim Woodburn. Don't know why.
Just to watch on TV, though. I hope.
Well, listen, I wouldn't normally have told.
Or is
anyone.
that your 10 that you're hoping to get somebody apocalypsed with?
I wouldn't normally have told anyone that, but I'm on my second beer at.
Beer number 2.
I tell you, it's hot.
Get the
It's
Barbie
honestly,
on.
It's hard going already. Like, have you seen the weather? It's about 50 degrees, and everyone's having to stay in.
Yeah, but apparently it's quite cold. I haven't been out actually. I should do that.
Yeah, it's 50 degrees, but apparently it's quite cold.
50
I felt like Harry Hill there. Like I was looking off to the camera on TV Burp. I've been watching a lot of TV Burp, dude. Honestly, I have some special treats in the daytime and then just put TV Burp on. Honestly, it's the funniest thing you've ever seen. And it's not very interesting to say, but I just thought I'd tell you. But my other guilty pleasure, actually no, my other celebrity crush.
Kim Cattrall.
Kim Cattrall from the 80s. You know this.
Oh, there's decades.
Yeah.
Well, categorized in the decades.
It's not decades, but Kim Cattrall from the 80s, yeah, you know that, because I've said that since I was a kid. All right, let's go up in the decade. So it was Kim Cattrall, right? Then after that, right, Belinda Carlisle.
Oh, who I've recently realised cannot fucking sing.
Oh, no, she's terrible, right? But honestly, when Heaven is a Place on... That's 2 beers, I can't speak. When Heaven is a Place on Earth came out, right, I loved her, and I wrote her a letter. I don't think I ever told anyone that at the time. I wrote her a letter just saying, like, oh, I love you. Just something like that. I can't remember what it was, right? And I got a reply. And in order to hear the reply, you're going to have to tune in next time. See you shortly.